you already had it. You already had it all set up in there. I can't really.
What
put
question?
it up.
I don't know what you guys.
So the question was about college, right? Is going to college important? Do you need to go to college to be successful? What do you heard? Yo. Alright, let me rephrase it. Alright, let me rephrase for people. So they thought I said porn. Alright, it's not porn. That's what makes sense. I said, right? Is going to college is important, alright? Or do you need to go to college to be successful? Yeah. So what do you guys think?
I don't think you have to go to college to be successful.
Am I?
I don't think you have to.
Okay.
Yeah.
But do you think college is important?
I think
it
college
does. It helps, but it's not.
I think like college, it depends of your career. So many careers like requires like a college degree, but before
degree don't matter though.
Yeah,
it does. If you wanna be a lawyer, you have to go to college.
We've made it look like it does, but
I think it depends what, like you said.
Yeah, it depends. Like, so I'll tell. Listen, I'll say like, before you choose college, make sure you know what you want to do in life first.
Big facts.
And especially like if you want to be like a plumber, for example, I don't think you need a college degree for that.
Right, you can still go there for it,
but you don't need it.
You don't need it.
Yeah.
I mean, they make school in such a way that they try to make school in such a way that you could have everything, but it's not everything you need. Because you won't find everything in school.
You're definitely not.
I mean, they'll just give you the lectures, but like the practical ones, you don't get it out there.
You don't need it, but certain careers, like he said, you have to go to college. You want to be a doctor, you have to go to college. Even though, like, let's say you want to be, I mean, it depends, right? Let's say you want to study English. That's like wasting your 40,000 loans or going to college 4 years to study English, right? Unless you want to be a teacher, you need a degree, that's fine. If you're just going to college to study English and you're not planning on doing anything with it, or you're planning on doing something later in the future, like you won't even use your degree, there's no point for you going to college. Like you mentioned before, you gotta know what you want to do after college. So just don't go to college because you feel like everybody's going to college. Nah, that's a waste. But
just make sure you know what you want to do in life before you decided to go to college.
Yeah. But like certain people, when you're young, you don't even know what you want to do yet. So what do they do?
That's true. That's a big point, because most of the time those kids going to college at like 19, 18,
you don't even know
what they want. But that's when it's important to have like a mentor, or your parents should be the one leading you the way, like telling you,
But some parents lead you the wrong way though.
That's true.
Because most parents just want you to be a doctor. So
I mean,
if you listen to some parents, man, you become a doctor. So the African
some of them
that's
are trying.
some
of them are trying to
be, because I've seen people switch from trying to be a pharmacist to what's the name, to IT. In the middle, they're like, nope, I don't want to be a pharmacist. That's not for me. And then they switch to IT because their parents wanted them to be a pharmacist.
And to be IT, you need to go to college. You can get a degree. I mean, you can get a certification, experience.
Most jobs you need. Even pharmacists, what do you need? You can learn from online too. Everything you can learn online now.
Yeah, nowadays everything you can learn online. Yeah, that's true.
You don't need college for it. It's just that the companies would need.
Yeah, it makes you more legit.
Yeah, they would need a degree for you to be, like that's what it is. But
I would say college is still good, right? Because it gives you a foundation for. I mean, high school does it too, but college just give it to you on a different level. When you do presentations, you do like paperwork, you have to write. It kind of helps you. It builds something in you. You might not even know that you have it. You might find out later on in the future when you're doing your own thing, like your own business, or you work with somebody. You might be like, oh shit, I did this in college. Oh, that helped. Like critical thinking. Yeah, all those things helps.
Mostly that's what college is meant for, critical thinking. Yeah, but most people nowadays finish college and don't even critical think.
Yeah,
because critical thinking is not just for your job. You can use most of the critical thinking that we do in colleges for our personal lives too. But we don't use it.
No.
Critical thinking for our personal life, or I think we use it every day.
Most people don't.
I use it every single day
because you have common sense.
Even you buying, let's say, I know, but I mean,
and critical thinking is not just like what do you mean by critical thinking? You use it every day.
Critical thinking might be like, let's say I have like $100, right?
Yeah.
So I'm thinking about, okay, should I buy this lens or should I save the money, maybe invest this $50? You know, that's critical thinking for me. It helps you somehow in life how to manage yourself, to think about, you know, what's rational, what's not rational, what's rational, what's irrational. That's critical thinking, in my opinion. Unless I'm getting it wrong. But there's so many aspects of critical thinking. You know, it can be like, you know, in a friendship, even in a relationship, you know what I mean? Like, there's so many ways you can use your critical thinking that you learn from school. So
yeah, but I mean, the critical thinking I'm talking about is like, let's say you have a group project or something like that. The teacher doesn't just give you the answer right away. You have to critical think your way into getting the answer. That's the critical thinking I'm thinking about. So in life, most people make bad choices real quick.
Yeah, that's what
without
I'm saying,
critical thinking about what I'm doing, is it right for me or it's not. Another critical thinking that you can use with your life is, especially you going to college. Like Romario said, you have to think about it. Like, is college for me right now? Do I really need to go to college? That's a critical thinking that sometimes you need to do with your life. And college teaches you that, for real. Let's say if you want to buy a house. Some people, or you want to buy something in life. People just buy random stuff and it's like, oh yeah, I'll just go buy. Sometimes you have to do opportunity cost, figure out, am I going to benefit from here, lose from here, do this? People just don't do that. They just buy, okay, I'll just go do this. Do
that's why I say I feel like we use it every day in life.
Not everybody. That's why some people are middle class.
They might use it, but they just were using it the wrong way. Or they might.
So they're not using it then?
They're using it, but they're just picking they're making the wrong choice. That's what I see it. Because even in school, you might do the project, you guys do critical thinking, but you end up picking the wrong topic or wrong.
No, because critical is more than that. Let's say women choosing the wrong guy, like some girls choosing the wrong guy every time and blaming guys for it.
Yeah.
You know this type of guy always is not good for you, but they'll still choose that type of guy.
Yeah.
So that you're not critical thinking. That doesn't mean you're critical thinking. You know your problem, but you still go into the. You know what I mean? Like not just women, but even some guys. You know the type of guy, girls that you're dealing with, and you still go for that same type of guy. Hey, girls, but you know what I mean? So,
yeah. I get a point, but you know.
Hey,
but I think
I just at some point, so, you know, I like the way school has been made. School has been made flexible for everyone. You understand me? Like, be it no matter your age, you can still go to school. Because nowadays, what we see is we see millionaires
because they need your money now, so they have to make it flexible to take your money. Anything.
I mean,
that's why they made it like that, because they need money.
Because you see millionaires, they like Cardi B and Samuel Eto'o. You remember how they came back to school just to go focus on something. So school, at some point, yeah, you don't really need the college degree, but it depends on what you're doing.
Yo, good point. Most of those rappers, celebrities, they're trying to go back to school, all that. I don't think they're going to school because of they need money. They're going to school because of it just give them some respect in society. I have that degree. They don't need to go to school.
They don't need to. Yeah.
Some of them Kanye West doesn't need school. Lil Wayne doesn't need to go to school. They're doing that because just giving respect and open doors, turning doors for you because they do businesses.
Facts.
So when you go, they're like, oh, what did you go? Oh, I went to Harvard Business School of Business. Oh,
facts. And it makes you different. Yeah.
That's the only thing.
Most of them go but into the business school because they got to manage.
That's what they do. Yeah.
They want to manage their resources.
They don't go study history. They don't go study English.
They can read it up in their books.
Shaquille O'Neal just went back to school and he graduated. You see, he was gonna go back to Phoenix, and he wanted to do it online, but he said Phoenix. I think is it Phoenix or one of the online colleges, and then they said it's only online, but he wanted to be in class. And then they said in order for him to be in class, they need to have at least 15 people in class before he can be in class. So you know what he did? He picked 15 of his friends, paid for everybody, and then they all went to college and they all went to the class and then finished and completed.
It talks,
that's money talking.
It stops nonsense.
That's money talking.
That's what money stops nonsense.
Money stops nonsense, bro.
But this experience is it's not gonna be the same.
So college is good.
That's like a friend.
One thing I like about school or college is it helps you meet different personalities or different people. On top of that, you can meet some of your business partner that you might have to, or even start business in the future. It connects you with it gives you different opportunity and connects you with different people.
You build your network.
That's the thing. It helps you network a lot.
We met
in school. You get what I mean?
It's not even college. It's school in general.
So it does help a lot.
Facts, yeah.
And then sometimes you might get some ideas from somebody that you were not even thinking about in school. Yeah. It's like because people comes with like we do projects and stuff. People come with ideas. So especially when I was doing my college stuff in like Northeastern and stuff like that, like sometimes they told us to do projects, and every group has to come up with their own projects and stuff like design a program or something, design a thing to solve solution, a problem to solution. Some of the ideas that I hear, I'm like, I didn't even think about this, and it makes sense. And then somebody can pick that idea and make it a whole business for real, for real.
That's what they call university. Open your universe. University makes you think about things
PhD.
so you can. Yeah.
Basha PhD.
Yo.